Hi, Taako. What are you doing? Taako. What are you doing? Hi. Hi there. Oh, that was my eye. Hi. Before I came in here, everybody but Cloud was enjoying some time in the sprinkles outside. They really enjoy rain. Even after they've recently been given a bath. Are you itchy? Are you itchy? Look at all those feathers! Look how fast they're coming in. They're so funny. I like how they face the same way like all the time. It's like part of the baby rule book. What are you doing up there? You're gonna wait. What are you doing? You gonna hop behind me? Are you getting that perch behind me, or are you just gonna transfer? Hi. Hi. Not so worried about you getting in the nest like I am with Cloud, but I suppose it's possible because we're right next to it. So it's just right there. Don't do it. I'll boot you out of there myself. You're so pretty when you preen. All those feathers come out. She's so pretty. Pretty bird. The indoors really did a sort of disservice to Cloud in terms of Cloud. I don't mix up their names ever except when I'm filming. I think the indoors really did a disservice to Taako in terms of how pretty she is. You know, she's got that beautiful iridescence on her neck, which you can only get outside in the sunlight. I mean, we could get little glimpses of it, you know, at certain points indoors. But once we took her out here, she just she's shone. She's just so shiny. I honestly wonder how much of an indication it is of you know, of her possibly having some sort of bronzing gene, like Gimple, as somebody suggested, to add to the pseudo ash red she may have. Plus there was there was somebody's mention of an unnamed Tippler bronzing gene, which you know, I don't know how that would express, but you know, somebody can consider that maybe their dad has it. I wonder how Hades and Persephone are doing. They went to a loft home because you know, they weren't very people friendly, and I knew that just, you know, giving them to somebody who was gonna keep them inside was probably not in their best interest. So I wonder if they have got many babies by now. Perhaps many confusing babies like these. Or if they've I don't know. I was told when I bought them that they were around 6 months old. So you know, they were fairly young. So who knows how many you know, lay periods they had before I got them. I mean, for all I know, that guy could have been lying to me. But you know, that's what he told me. So you know, they could still be out there doing their thing. Guess it depends on how well the guy who took him takes care of him. Sort of wish I'd gotten his contact information when I rehomed them, because you know, I'd I'd be interested to know if he's had any other sort of unexpected children in terms of color, or what else at least came out of there, because I'm sure there's a good number of possibilities for that pair. But or at least to tell him, hey, something weird happened with this bird. Can I sit? Do you mind if I sit? Huh? I'm walking. I'm not gonna step on you. Alright, here we go. Whee! By the way, I just want to say, I don't just say "we" when I sit down, like habitually. It's for the birds. It's so they know I'm sinking, and so they're not surprised. I just try to come up with signals for my birds for what I'm gonna be doing that may disturb them. What are you doing back there? Got my hoodie on, so she's got extra traction on me. There's Chonky, his wife. I asked Malefics about Indigo, who is Newt's nest sibling, his brother, and whether or not he ended up with the same sort of body type that Newt did. And I said, Indigo is a little chesty, like this boy. Look at that chest. Thanks. Turn away right as I want to see your triangle chest. But that he's probably not as big. So it's gonna be interesting to see how the size gets passed down to kids. I mean, I know we're gonna have a. Oh, that's a great looking poop storm. She just pooped today. It looks very healthy. I love to see it. There's nothing like a fresh poop that looks good to be like, ooh, okay, cool. But yeah, so we're gonna have a great sample size of birds coming from this pair. So tracking little sneeze. Tracking how I can do my mouth. Yeah, tracking how big the babies end up being. Oh, I wonder what the range is gonna be. Is it feeding time? Do I gotta switch? He's at least checking in. Yeah, he's feeding. All right. While we're waiting for baby time to become available, we'll do Taako head time with Newt in the background, being a very poofy bird. I don't know if I said in my last video, but Hyacinth from Malefic's Loft is for now he's destined to come live here. And as long as he doesn't have a reoccurrence of his back toe being where it shouldn't be. Seems to have just been a one-time thing, but if it happens again, then he's probably not suited to be a breeder. You want to see my hand? Yeah. Who is cooing? She's got so much to say. What is she talking about? Like, those are frustration sounds to me, mixed with like, come see the nest sounds. It's very weird. I don't know how to take them. And apparently he's gonna be a big boy. He's looking to be like he's gonna be a big boy. So we'll see how where'd Duke go? Oh, there he is. we'll see how he compares to our current big man. And let's see if I can get a good angle on this. Yeah, there we go. I like to see her feed them because it means she's not just slacking the whole time. So we'll see if he keeps big man status once Hyacinth reaches maturity and decides he's gonna have to decide his place in the loft. I'm very excited to meet this new little boy. Make him my child husband. Which I find the idea of calling a young pigeon your child bride really funny, but I really don't want to like offend anybody, so I don't mean it that way. Before anybody takes offense, I think it's just a funny phrase to apply to a bird who's probably going to bond to you for a while before you get an actual hen for him. I mean, there's a possibility that he could sort of steal Storm away from Newt. I mean, it's always a possibility. But so far, Storm has, besides the couple of weeks where Newt had not reached maturity and was still doing baby things, Newt, God, I keep doing it today. Storm has never shown interest in anybody but Newt in this loft. For a while, when Newt was doing his baby stuff still, and she was an early developer and older than him, she would sort of invite Cloud to drive her. That, or it was like a weird part of hazing. Like I didn't see Cloud do it to Newt. I just saw him do it to Storm. So I think it was like a form of driving, because Cloud was the big man in the loft then, and also the only viable male. But once Newt became more manly and did typical behaviors of a boy, Storm was much more impressed with him, and then she chose him instead of trying to steal Cloud away from Taako. There's also the can't see anything. There's also the fact that pigeons typically they find whatever was shaped most like their parents is sort of the I know, I'm just trying to get you in frame. It's just sort of the default for their sexual preferences. So like a lucerne is going to be more interested in a bird shaped like a lucerne, if they were raised by their own parents, than a bird shaped like a tippler. That's the entire issue with human imprints, is that because they were raised by humans, their first choice for mates are people and not birds. So they have somewhat strange behaviors, and they were never taught to proper manners by the flock, so they often bite too hard, and they've been taught that by their human caretakers that humans need louder signals to understand what the bird is saying. So they'll be pushy and just generally weird. I think I don't think the tipplers and the lucernes are gonna cross ever, personally. Nobody's ever shown any interest past that first couple of weeks. I'm just checking to see who's in frame. And I think I think if there's gonna be any sort of mate swapping. It's gonna be I'll get out of your way. Excuse me. Walking. If there's any sort of swapping, it's gonna be between the Lucerne. I don't think the Tipplers are going to exchange mates with the Lucerne. Alright, well I guess I'll go back to loft time because nobody's on my head, obviously. I want to have baby time.